Hey guys, before we get into the video, I thought it would be fun to ask for your help with the last video of the year. All you have to do is submit your favorite pop culture and or meme moments in the Google form that's going to be in the pinned comment down below. You'll find out why soon enough, but thanks to everyone who submits stuff. We are under attack. I've been thinking lately about the weird partnerships that celebrities tend to take on, whether it's as a spokesperson or they're actually featured in whatever they're promoting. And this all actually started because of an ad that I saw featuring David Henrie of all people. But it wasn't necessarily strange that Justin from Wizards of Waverly Place was promoting something, but more so what he was promoting, which happened to be this app called Hallow, which is known as the #1 Christian prayer app and #1 Catholic app in the world. They're getting Stan Twitter specific. Obviously I checked it out because how could I not? But it's supposed to be this Catholic meditation/sleep prayer app. So I'm thinking like religious ASMR. Nothing like our middle part King JC just pillow side whispering sweet nothings into our ears. You are gonna burn in hell, you cynical fuck. For the low cost of $60 a year. Like at that point just go to church. That's like the whole point. It's free. Granted, you will have to ignore those altar boys who walk around with the baskets. They do have some great testimonials though. I hate quoting an old overused cliche, but I've been very lost, and I think for the first time in a while, I may have been found. I can already tell that this is going to be the most moving, impactful, life-changing Advent season of my life. We don't know any of their names though, or any identifying information for that matter. Maybe these were left by the Holy Spirit. But all this got me thinking about the other wildly random celebrity endorsements we've seen in the past, and I kind of want to go through my personal favorites. Before we get into it though, quick shout out to today's sponsor, Atlas VPN. Atlas has more than 6 million users worldwide, and as one, I've really been enjoying the perks of having a VPN. You can use it to unblock content from certain countries on different streamers like Netflix. Personally, I live in Canada, so we don't even get Hulu here, so I like to use it whenever I want to watch a show that's a Hulu exclusive. I just finished Rosalind actually, which was so good. But hiding your location actually can also save you money as well, and that's because some sellers will actually change the price of something depending on the region that you're in. But since they will know where you're buying from, you don't have to worry about any predatory region pricing. They can also help with your privacy online. You can keep your Google searches private, and they block all malicious links, ads, and trackers, and even notify you if someone's trying to steal your data. My favorite thing about them though is that you can actually protect an unlimited amount of devices with just one subscription. And on top of that, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee just so you can test everything out risk-free. You can have a private Christmas and a safe new year with Atlas VPN Premium for $1.70 per month plus 6 months free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can click the link in the description box below and grab that Christmas deal right now. But otherwise, thanks again to Atlas VPN for sponsoring, and let's get back into the video. Justin from Wizards of Waverly Place doing an ad for a Catholic app definitely wasn't the start nor the end of weird celebrity promotions. Some of them really do slap their name on anything for a check. And I can't even blame them for doing it honestly, because most of them are funny as hell.
Yarby Denzel table dupes, eBay Duka Mimi shoops, Hippie keeps the upper goop.
Some of the more well-known ones, of course, being when Mariah Carey promoted a chip that she took 1/100th of a bite of. I think my favorite part about this ad is that you know that this is the product of like weeks of emails between Walker's Chips and Mariah Carey's team, in which Mariah Carey was insisting that she was able to promote a chip that she wouldn't eat. No guys, I really don't think I need to eat the chip for them to get the point. I could like stand beside it, I could like give a little look. I could even like astral project the chip, like a wizard. The sheer idea though that this was the product of months of arguing, to which she then proceeds to take the most BBL bite of this chip possible? I'm sorry, that's amazing. The Nintendo DS era was also a really great time. Firstly, because Flipnote Hatina, of all things, is what introduced me to Paramore, mind you, through some very dramatic doodle edits. But also because of all the celebrity campaigns they were running to promote it. You had people like Beyonce, Cattrall, Nicole Kidman, and Diana Agron all pretending like they've ever touched a DS in their life. You and I both know there is nothing happening on this screen that would be that funny. It's kind of like the OG version of when Dove Cameron cosplayed as a Call of Duty player for Alienware.
Watch your back. I am she creature.
Girl, who's that? Nicole Kidman got the short end of the stick with these ads though. My god, they make her look like a dumbass.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Like I feel like I'm watching someone have a stroke. This is just mean. I think my personal favorite out of all the celebrity DS ads though definitely has to be Diana Agron's.
My name is Diana Agron, and I'm not a gamer.
She collected her check, gave iPad outline artist energy,
An abstract piece of dessert art.
made sure that it was very clear that while she might be a gleek, she's definitely not a Discord kitten.
Hey, mommy. Meow, meow.
Oddly enough though, Christina Aguilera of all people has a very long-standing partnership with Nintendo. She randomly shows up in the Tamagotchi Life game.
Not a soul in... What the what? Christina Aguilera?
And then years later came back to promote the Switch.
Hi, Bubba. Can't wait till you see what I'm cooking up.
Mom, are you actually actually gonna make dinner tonight, or are you just gonna show me what you cooked on Animal Crossing again? We haven't eaten in like 5 days. Another genre of celebrity crossover we've seen become really popular lately is definitely with all of these digital concerts. Tons of different games have hosted them where you're basically watching an avatar version of your favorite artist performing, or more realistically dancing, while their hit songs play in the background. Ashley Simpson, you were born in the wrong time. This is bullshit. Back to these online concerts though. Ava Max is definitely a good example with Roblox. She's definitely done some really random brand stuff in the past. I think we talked about the Sam's Club concert in a previous video. I'm still trying to understand what Sweet But a Psycho has to do with wholesale beef, but when it comes to the Roblox concert, I don't think I've ever seen somebody so openly held at gunpoint to do something.
Whoa, this has been really fun. Okay.
Now, I've never personally played Roblox before, so I had to rely on a video from somebody who was at the event, and can I just say, I love the 2009 Club Penguin Bandicamp vibes this has. Mateo and some of the other Roblox users at the event though seemed to be very annoyed that she was answering pre-written questions. I don't think you can blame her for that though when you actually look at the chat and realize that the questions that they were sending were eat farts and I can't hear you. After the Q&A though, she ends up descending into the room like Jesus or Pink. But she's like 10 feet taller than everybody else in the room for some reason. Ava, no, you're too tall. You're stomping on them. Ava, get a hold on yourself. This event had drama though, okay? Mateo had us linked up. First, he susses out that the Ava in the game isn't the real Ava. It's AI. This part of the video though is where I feel like we get a real, genuine, raw look at the mind of a child. And I don't know whether to be impressed or terrified. That's a fake, obviously. It was a robot dancing. And robots can be manipulated and broken. Which is why I had to do this. Just so we're clear here, he killed Ava Max. After Ava perishes down this mysterious hole that was for some reason in the middle of the room, everyone starts chanting, "Fall in the hole," and they all follow her. Ava Max's chaotic time on Roblox though definitely reminds me a lot of when Ariana Grande showed up in Fortnite, because that makes total sense, right? I unfortunately wasn't playing back then, so I didn't get a chance to get the skin where you can actually play the game as Ariana, but thankfully I have one that looks eerily like Phoebe Bridgers, so that's nice.
Yes! Come on, you are sick and you're married. Girl, come on, Phoebe.
I have to be honest though, they did kill it with this skin. The only thing I can think that's missing is it would have been so entertaining if every time she killed someone, she just let out a little yeah. The collab didn't stop with the skin though. She also did a concert for a few days. And by that I mean her character did the concert. She wasn't actually there. It wasn't nearly as lovingly chaotic as the Ava Max one, mainly because of the restrictions that Fortnite has in the game itself. I feel like while these concerts are definitely a lot more tamer than Roblox ones, you can always bet on seeing the corniest moves possible. So it was mainly just her avatar, good vibes, and someone's dog barking in the background for some reason. Wait, is she? Ariana isn't the only one going to war though. These video games for the past few years have been under all of our noses, assembling the It Girl Avengers. Like even Nicki's on the front lines these days. For Call of Duty, of all things.
It's the queen here, so I gotta pull rank. It's the queen here, so I gotta pull rank. Hopped out the heli to a tripped out tank.
Oh my god. Not the patty whack give a dog a bone beat. They probably paid her millions of dollars for a campfire chant. That's a poetic scam. Blackpink was also not kidding when they said they'd hit you with that do-do-do-do-do. Because they also showed up in a shooter game. I think my favorite element of this collab were the voice lines.
I need a gun.
I have always wondered what an Australian person would sound like in war. I need more ammo. I have always been confused by endorsements like these, because who is playing this game and thinking, you know what would make the experience so much better if I was playing this as my favorite idol, Jennie Kim? Like, why are you sending her to war? That's the wrong fan base. They did a concert in game 2. It was very like Ariana Fortnite vibes, like not really much going on. Whoa, where the fuck are you guys going? I think they know something we don't. I can't lie though, okay? The music hits. What do you want from me? I have to say though, Blackpink endorsements are some of my favorites because they get so ridiculous. They had gone so long without releasing new music that their fans took a 15-second Samsung jingle they made and turned it into a full song. And it's kind of good. They were dedicated to Samsung though. They made sure that anytime they were bringing a fan's phone on stage, that shit was not an iPhone.
Jennie's looking for a Samsung! Woo!
Jessie J's Cadbury campaign though definitely has to be one of the strangest celebrity endorsements I've ever seen. Not only because I don't really understand what about Jessie J would convince me to buy chocolate, but also because it has to be one of the lowest effort ads I've ever seen.
When I'm feeling mellow, I want caramello.
What's funny about it is that there's actually a few variants of the ad where they go over a different flavor in each one, but every single one of them is just her pretty much saying anything.
It's juicy, it's crunchy, it's Dave's fave by far.
It is.
You know what? Dave would like fruit and nut. Nobody likes fruit and nut without being a little smug for no reason about it. You want a cookie? So you have the same palate as a fucking squirrel? Wait, was this before or after the no clip? Because if it was after, massive missed opportunity. Fruit and nut. It really wouldn't be anyone other than Jessie J doing this stuff though. Like, I wish I could personally thank her for being such a fountain of content that's like the perfect balance between entertaining and secondhand embarrassment. One of my favorite threads on Twitter is by somebody called Oh It's Ryan, who compiled the weirdest places that Jessie J has subjected the public to her voice, which granted is phenomenal, but doesn't change the fact that most of the time it's against their will. Some of my personal favorites in that thread were one where she was mid-flight singing, so of course nobody else could escape. Various instances where she traumatized random civilians in the street.
He had a very shiny nose.
In London, in a gorilla costume. She is a bit of a trendsetter there, I'll give her that one. But my all-time favorite is her stay-at-home concert production that use those Christmas lights and make it look like your house has lice. Honestly, when I was going through like celebrity endorsements and product placements, I wasn't expecting there to be such a range of weird, and it's crazy to think that there are so many other versions out on the internet. If there are any especially weird ones that I missed, definitely feel free to leave them in the comments down below. There's definitely no shortage of material when it comes to this stuff, so maybe I'll do this again sometime. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. You can also follow me on Twitch for live streams or my second channel for edited versions of those live streams. All of my other social medias I'll have down in the pinned comment below. Thanks again to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video, by the way. Remember, you can have a private Christmas and a safe new year with Atlas VPN Premium for $1.70 per month plus 6 months for free with a 30-day money-back guarantee too. And you can click the link in the description box below to grab that Christmas deal now. But otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.